Good morning, traders. Welcome back to another TFE FX Presso London session live trading. Tune in. We're on the live stream here. For everyone who's watching the recording on YouTube, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Please don't forget to subscribe, like the video if you enjoy it, and if you learned something, please don't forget to drop a comment. Today is a Tuesday, the 21st of October, and we're about to start the analysis on gold to see are we going to be buying or selling. Now, with that being said, stay tuned, take down notes, and I promise you, you will learn something definitely. Let's hope we get something in the market, but taking it step just straight onto the daily time frame. Let's go on there. Okay. So give me a second over here. On the daily time frame, we can see bullish momentum. Previous day was bullish. Now I'm looking at can it continue? However, keep in mind we have the resistance point that market keeps failing to break above. But remember, I don't just sell at resistance or just buy support. So my mind is thinking easier possibility for the buys. However, I'm not closed off for the sells. But it'll be greater to go for the buy because you can see the continuation of the market has been quite bullish. Okay, guys. Right off onto the 4 hour. I want to spot off any major key levels here that I could watch out for. And one of the key levels that I'm going to watch out for is definitely going to be these highs we just tapped into. Okay, these highs we just tapped into it on Monday. And then we have basically very far lows, which I don't think we're going to come in. Well, worry about this in the London session. Okay, so these lows right at the bottom we don't have to worry about, but we can definitely spot these ones right here. So we have this range point where we can focus on the 30-minute time frame. We're going to go straight into 30-minute time frame. And on the 30-minute time frame, I'm going to spot my key levels. Now, one of the first things, guys, I would always want you guys to do it. And like you probably seen on the videos I created. And like I said, there's no hidden agenda. It's through what I'm using on the stream as well. Okay. So you can see the first thing I'm spotting up is where's market turning over here. You can see there's a nice support area. Okay, the same thing you see right here, market is creating some sort of resistance area. Okay, so you can see there's two key areas on the 30-minute time frame that I can spot on. Now, the exact same areas I can then go off to a lower time frame and start working my way there. Okay, so let's go on to the 5-minute time frame. On the 5-minute time frame, I can then take this, put it a bit cleaner, and move it a bit more accurate like that. You get what I'm saying? So now I can have a much more cleaner range, a bit cleaner over here. And now I can see, okay, you know what? I haven't, here we go, here we go, here we go, yeah. I haven't done that, there we go. Nice and clean. And then I can just move this to the most recent one, taking it over there, to the highs over there. And now I have this range point right here. But at the same time, what I can do as well, I want to use a trend line and draw it on the lows of this one right here. And that is like my point that even if the market breaks below it, right? A candle body closes below here, I can look for the sells down, but I want to watch out for this week. Because sometimes market can just break out, reject it, and just shoot back up. So I want to manage my trade as soon as it comes towards here. Now, the next point over here we want to look at is where can market go up towards here. We want to watch out for the key area over here. So these are key points in the market we want to watch out for. Not saying it's our target areas. It's just to say that once I do get the trade, this is a place where I can watch if market's going to actually reject or from. Because what can happen is market, we can take the buy up and then market comes towards here and fails and starts selling off. So to prevent myself from taking a full stop loss, I could rather hook with a bit of profit or break even. You get what I'm saying? That's the best option as a trader is that you want to protect your capital as much as possible. It's better to walk away with a small profit or no profit than a loss. If you sit in and say, let me hold on to this, let me hold on to this trade, hoping to make a profit, man, you're going to lose and keep losing. You will be the depositor for the rest of your life. Okay, so we need to stop becoming the depositors and start becoming the people that actually take the profits. So The next step on that, guys, is now to go a little bit more into detail, because now I'm like, okay, what can I draw on this 5 minute time frame? Because this is all 30 minutes, 30 minutes, right? So can I see, is there anything here that I could watch out for right now? Is definitely going to be this one right here. You guys see that? So we have a little bit of a resistance where market broke out before. I was doing this on right before I came on the live. I had this like the market something like I had it like this. Okay, so I saw, okay, you know what, the same thing now. If the market had break up above, and let's say this same condition happened now, we were going to take a buy if market closed above here, and that's the same thing we're going to do right now. If market closed above here with the bullish candle like this, then automatically I'm looking for the buy, right? And the same thing if market actually closed below with a sell, a bearish candle, then I'm looking for the sell, right? That's the same methodology. It doesn't change. As you see, what happened is market broke out, found the resistance there, right? And then retraced back. So you understand it's a key area. If you're not sure if it's key area, just go track back this, like kind of like track back to pause data and work away to the current data. That's the best way to find if it's a AOI, an area of interest. Okay, that's one of the things, one of the first things I would like to do. Now, the next step is to look at where will I target now. So we don't have yet the we don't yet have the full direction. Okay, I'm gonna buy, sell it, but you see, I'm working towards it, right? I'm building some sort of storyline. Okay, I will track you. I will track it up for you guys. Say, okay, what is the full storyline? As I'm done with my full analysis, then I'll give you guys a straight understanding. Because right now it might be like, okay, here's levels, but what do we do? Right? Okay, where do we buy? Where do we sell? Right? Because it might be confusing right now. Here's a level, yeah. Every level is like, oh God, Shaquille, what do I do? Because I want to know if I'm buying or selling. So I totally understand that. But now I'm going to first target if I'm going to buy, if I'm going to sell, where will I target this areas? And then I'll know, okay, how I'll be able to buy and sell. Okay. So on the 15-minute time frame, we have the low right here. That is going to be my target point for a sell if I'm going to sell. Okay. If I'm going to buy, I would want to watch these areas, of course, but I would say specifically this high right here and then the next highs. So let's leave that one there. Okay, we're gonna put a label like this. Okay, we can change that maybe to a target, a white one, so we can know exactly what it is. So main target will be this one right here, but we also want to watch out for this one right here. Okay, that's where we're buying. Now, how will I know when to buy? Keep it in mind that we also have the key areas, the AOIs on the 5 minute time frame. Is that we have this level and this level. So right now, I'm going to put a level right here because you can see what happened is we have, let's just do this for you quick. We have the key areas happening as we're on the live market. You see what I'm doing is I'm evolving with market right now. That you can see market stalled, 1, 2 candles, and now I'm going to see, okay, if market actually breaks through, will this actually continue to the downside back towards here? You understand? Or will market actually shoot back up? Now, I'm not going to necessarily just take a trade on this right now because I want a clean support area. I want like a little bit of a range. You understand? Meaning that I want market to do this for me. I go up at least once, twice, and then I can now start using this as a range. You know what I mean? And then I'll be able to say, okay, look here, guys, if market closes above here, we're starting to target these highs. Okay. If market closes below here, then I will target in these lows. Doesn't make sense. So it's just simply a patience game. Because if this condition here had to happen here, right? Like the full range really, because this can be the start of the range. Right now, we are potentially starting a range. This is how you identify a potential range is when you spot 2 candles equal highs and 2 candles equal lows. It's a potential range. That's a start of a range. That's the very start of a range. You understand? Most times we find the market already have the range. What we're doing is we start the range from the get-go. So if market push back up, now we know, okay, great stuff. We have a full on range right here. And then I know if market breaks above this highs right here, looking at this pricing, this price right here, then I know, okay, if market breaks above 4344,187, I can go for the buys. Meaning market closes above it, I'll start taking buys. Okay. If market closes below this range over here, price in 4329,832, then I know, okay, we're going to have a potential sell. I hope that makes sense to everyone. Now, it's just about being patient and waiting for the market to do its thing. This looks like a lot of nonsense. It looks like a lot of nonsense, man. It looks like a lot of nonsense, honestly. It looks like a lot of nonsense. A lot of nonsense over here. When it's too much drawing on the chart, it kind of causes chart paralysis. You can get confused by your own drawing. So it's better to always make sure your chart are clean and zoom in your chart, guys. Don't trade like this. Don't trade like this. Zoom in your chart because you want to know exactly what's happening over here. Okay. So if this thing closes below, I will see if I can actually scalp it to the downside. But if it just holds this level, then I'm going to wait for the highs over here. Okay. As you can see, one, two, three candles stalling here. It is definitely a price where market is stopping. If this candle close like this, it's definitely a price where market is stopping. So it is a point of interest that if market breaks below, I can look to target these lows over here. And of course, if it breaks these lows, then I can definitely hold it all the way down. A lot of pricing over here. So far, guys, if you guys just let me know in the chat box, do you guys understand? If you guys understand what am I explaining to you guys, does this make sense to you guys? Is this confusing to you guys? Let me know in the chat box. If you're still confused, then let me know. I want to know if you guys are confused or does it make sense to you guys. I hope trading is a bit easier with this methodology I'm sharing with you guys over here. Good morning, Abdul. Good morning. Good morning. Brandon, it makes all sense. Good morning, Brandon. RM, yes, it makes sense. Where to put stop loss if it breaks? Well, definitely above the highs over here. Definitely above the highs. You know what I mean? So if it breaks above, definitely above the lows or even lows it creates here. So we have to see what happens. Could you possibly scalp in the range? Um, Shamil, honestly, this is something you can do. Yesterday, Sean was explaining about this yesterday. He was explaining something that he trades in between the range I create for you guys, or the range I spot for you guys. He usually says like he spots the range. When I spot the range, he will start what do you call this? Trading in between once the trend line is broken in there. Okay. I can also take out there's also impulsive entries. So if you guys know, as soon as the market breaks immediately down with the impulsive candle, I can definitely say I take sometimes impulsive entries, right, on impulsive candles. Um, is this not a game? This is a fact. This is not a game. This is the fact. It's from someone in the market for so long. Uh, wait. I'm confused. Let me just close the chat because I'm confused here. Wait. It's all about patience and waiting. Ah, I see. Umar is saying something. Yes, I agree with you, bro. 100%. You guys can see this that Umar says in the chat. I just have to close the chat quick for a second, right, so I can understand. Umar said something before this. He said basically it's all about patience and waiting. Right? Literally, it's about patience and waiting. It's a little about being patient and waiting. Okay. How risky is it to scalp in the range? Um, I really don't know. You know, Tasneem, I don't have like a percentage of understanding if it's risky or like how risky it is. Like, I think trading in a whole will just be risky. Does it make sense? Like, um, whether you buying or selling, that's why the best thing to be to make sure that you're not crazy risking is that if you make sure that you don't over risk, that's the best thing I would say. Because you can still trade in the range. Like there's no problem in the these times. I will trade in the range. Like if I go on a lower time frame like this, okay, and I will draw a trend line, something like a trend line like that. You know what I mean? And then I will try to trade it to the downside. I mean, once it breaks, and then I'll trade it to the upside, something to that effect. We have 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Let's see how this candle closes. Okay. The chat is again open, guys. Guys, are more than welcome to drop any questions again in. See, I don't want to let the chat go, and I miss you guys' questions. I'm currently sales with the strategy you taught us with the London box. Is it wise to hold gold? Are you talking about which box right here? If you guys send your charts in the chat, you know that. I don't know if you guys know that you can send a chart for me to look at, and then I'll open the chart, and then I'll be able to give you my feedback on the charts, on your own analysis. Okay, you know, market didn't really close with a nice gap below this, man. Not a nice candle below this, honestly. This wasn't a nice close, but okay, let's see what's gonna happen over here now. This wasn't a great close, but we did close though, but wasn't the greatest of greatest. About a 20 pip move right now. Let's see who else. Because you can definitely see that it just literally that weak and just closing the body below. It's quite a um Ashkil, I like your opinion when gold recently touched 43750 and then dropped sharply to 4180. So 3750, right? And dropped to almost no support level, holding how to identify strong buy level in between the two. If you can, what if you have an analysis, like I said, if you have analysis now, because sometimes when you guys type something out, I might not able to understand exactly what you mean. And then you can just send, do your analysis on your chart, and then you send the picture in the in the chat, and then I'll be able to have a look at it. I boxed off the London candle and got the break towards the downside. Yeah, perfect. You're on the right track. You're on the right track. It is moving though, beautifully though. It is moving. It is moving though. About 30 points in right now. Watch out this area right here. So now watch out this key point right over here. Okay, let's see Tasneem. Tasneem has a center three. Whoa, whoa. Let's see, you sent something through. Just give me a second, guys. I just want to focus. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, that was great. That was great. That was. Come on, Chad. Let me know if it's a dominant chat. Come on, man. This is. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Wow, 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 wow. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. MashaAllah. Yeah. Wow, mashallah, mashallah. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like just that happen. I like that happen. I really like that. Okay, that was it. That was nice. That was nice. That wasn't bad. That was nice. Mashallah, mashallah. It was nice. Okay. Um, Jay, don't you think your stop loss is quite big? I don't know if you feel that's a big stop loss, but I would say quite a, unless you want to hold, you're not scalping, then it's fine. If you're not scalping, then it's fine. If you're not scalping, I mean, but me personally, I like scalping, so yeah. And also because there's a lot of like areas right here, that's what makes it very like I would want to hold all the way. Is that a break even? Nice one, man. MashaAllah. Beautiful. MashaAllah. That's very, very good. Wow. Wow. Superman. This is great news. I'm very happy. Beautiful though. You guys have any questions? See, rejection. Watch this, watch this, watch this here. Rejection over here. I will take profits right now. I shall take the profits right now, guys. I'll rather be happy, get my profits, and walk out, even if it goes, because I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. And that's the thing, guys. I don't have to be 100% sure all the time, guys. I'm not a market wizard. I'm just a trader, retail trader, trying to make my money from the market and get out. You know what I mean? Whether it's gonna be 2,000, when it's 5,000, even if it's 50,000, whatever the case is, if I made my profit, I'm happy with it, I'll get out. And because I can see the rejections happening here once, this candle can reject, fake out, and pull right back up. That's gold. I would rather want to get in. The impulse was nice, bam. If this candle closed below with the body, then it'd be nice to hold to the leg level. And that's also something you guys must learn from this is that when we're in the trade, we need to watch the candles, how it's moving. If the market is gonna go to level, reject off that level, and then like why are you gonna still hold on and hope for it? Because if we were not in this trade, then what we were gonna do is we were gonna be spotting this out as a potential area for, let's see, if market closes below, then we're gonna take a buy. I mean a sell. You know what I mean? So even this point, this is another range right here, but I mean I need two more candles over here. So this is only one candle. Closed 750 Rand TFE way. MashaAllah. Thank you, Jay. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. I really, really appreciate it. I need to get better at following your hints. It's uh it doesn't mean you will get there. Don't worry. I'm here. I'm not gonna stop the streams. So inshallah, I will be able to do the streams every single day. You will understand what I mean by my analysis and that. It's gonna take some time for you guys. I also missed it watching you eat. It's fine, guys. The market's not gonna go anywhere. It's really not gonna go anywhere. Um, oh man, look at this thing. Look at this. I didn't get the full move though. I didn't get the full move though, but You know what I mean? When Shaquille opens his mouth, my fingers is really on the fire, on the fire buttons. When you can, please can you go check? Okay, let me check analysis. Okay, give me a second. Let's check the analysis out, guys. Let's have a look at if you guys are okay with it, we look at each other's analysis, right? So I'll look at you guys' analysis, drop your analysis through. I'll look at it quick, okay? So drop your analysis in the chats. Okay, we have Jay. This is Jay's analysis, right? So I'll share it with you guys as well. Jay's analysis right here. Come on, where is my screen? This is Jay. Okay. Boo, 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 boo. Like I said, this is quite high, bro. Like for me personally, this is a stop loss is very high. Yes, it's at the high over here. You're trying to target the lows. It's not bad. Honestly, you're already moving down. You're already right over here, so it's not bad. But if you're scalping, then I would say a little bit a tighter stop loss. Okay. We we need we need to get you a green screen and a red light. Yo, inshallah. If you guys want to, more than welcome. If you wanna buy me anything, I won't say no. If you wanna buy me a green screen, get me a green screen. If you guys wanna buy me a beautiful big thing that I can make the trades on there, I will do it. I will do it. If it makes the experience better for you, I'll do it for you, man. No, a green for go. Oh my gosh, I know what you mean now. When I'm into the trade, maybe like an into trade go tring, something like that. I see. Let's see, there's another trade. Someone sent analysis was doesn't name. Okay, let's look at this one. This name sent something like this. This was it. This is Tasneem's analysis. I like how you did this. Like, yes, this even better than me. Like really organized. Um, let's read what it is. So first of all, okay, we have bullish momentum. So I think I'm gonna start over here. Bullish momentum break of structure then form the demand zone, right? Entered at the break of demand. Could have entered on pullback when it filled imbalance. Okay, so I think you're using mm, like imbalance zones and yeah, supply and demand. Yeah. Um, okay. Yeah, I see. Okay, I see what you did wrong here. I see year over year, right over here. I can definitely see already in this, just in this image, what went wrong here. Okay, let me explain to you quick something here. First of all, that's the name. What I want you to do is, right, when you draw a range, right, you see, I know you're drawing the the structure, like you say, the way you're drawing over here, it looks right, more or less, but here it looks a bit too big. You know what I mean? What I can see is that yes, this is a range. Let's draw this a little bit bigger for you. I don't know if it's gonna be big enough, but let's draw it big enough, right? You can see over here, that's right. Okay. But I don't know what time frame is this one, but there was a range there, and I could take that short movement down. But this whole range doesn't look like a range actually, what you drew, because there's a low, there's not a high there. I mean, there's a high there, but there's no high there. There's a low here. So I would have taken it over here like that, and this is what I would want to catch. Do you see? So I think just the way you drew in the range, if you could maybe fix the ranges, would be great as well. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Um, nice, beautiful, mashallah. Look at that trade going down. Oh, mashallah, this thing is flying. Woo! Wow, very spot on. Nice. Let's see over here. Gold drop, bro. Thank you. Good analysis, bro. Really appreciate it. Sorry, I missed gold signal. Can you see the drop in gold now? Baraka f- feek. What is feek? What is feek? I know. I'm still learning a lot, right? So, what is feek? I know barakala. What is feek? You. Okay. Okay. Shukran. I learned something. Yes. $4,000 made with that cell. MashaAllah. Busy with the micro doubling my account. Mm. I need to take a picture of this. Oh my gosh, it's fabulous. Fabulous. Wow. This is so beautiful. I'm happy. Happy. Okay, guys, that was a very good session. The chat is closed. Okay. Once again, that was a nice solid 40-minute session with each other. 30-minute session actually. 30 minutes of greatness together. I can say I'm very happy and grateful that it went this way. And that was back to back few days so far, which inshallah tomorrow, oh well, later the New York session will have another push. Um, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Do you see why I like gold more? I don't know if you guys are you guys understanding why gold is like gold. Like US 30 was US 30. Okay, this is something off. Like let me teach you guys something, right? Just teach you guys something quick. This is how liquidity works in the market, right? If there's more retailers trading a specific pair in the market, okay? If there's more people trading a specific pair in the market, like, do you guys remember when currency was a hot thing? There's people trading currency, but do you remember when I started trading, I remember everyone was trading GBP USD, USD JPY, GBP JPY. Everyone was trading like currency. It was like currency was an in thing, and currency used to move. Then that's when I started learning to trade, right? Then eventually, when I really found my profitability, indices started popping off, and trading became so easy because indices was like what gold is here now, level to level, level to level, just like that, bam, 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 level to level. That's it. Structure. It followed structure, and eventually people went and moved to commodity gold. So a lot of liquidity moved into gold. You understand? And BTC as well, crypto as well. You see a lot of people trading crypto, BTC, you know, Bitcoin, and that people are trading it actually, not just buying and holding. And if you want to find a market that moves way easier, I promise you, trade with what majority of people are trading, which is like right now, everyone is trading gold. Majority of people are trading gold, and that's why you'll find that the market gives way better moves compared to what they used to, like on indices. Indices, yes, it will give down in great moves, but not as consistent as gold because a lot of people trade it. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the session. I'm going to call it right here. And everyone watching from YouTube, the recording of this, again, you guys can join from YouTube the streams as well for free. Click the link in the description and request to join the group. I will accept you, and then I'll notify you guys in the group when I'm going live, which is every single day for London session and New York session. If you're watching from YouTube, please do like, and even on the stream, I would really appreciate if you guys can like and drop a comment, drop your feedback on the recording up. I'll post this video, I'll post the stream on YouTube. If you can drop your feedback as well and subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate, guys, and also rewatch so you guys can learn what I did. Because right now you maybe were excited to see what's happening, then you miss the teaching in the head. So again, I don't want to just give you guys the fish. I want to teach you how to fish, basically. Okay, so inshallah, you guys, see you guys later for New York session. Have a super blessed day, guys. I'm very happy. And man, I'm gonna click a withdrawal right now. That's the nice thing. You see, with the burger trade, I'm gonna click the withdrawal right now. Né? It's the next 10 minutes and hit the bank account. And let's see. I'm gonna do that in the next 10 minutes and hit the bank account. Okay. See you guys, inshallah. Bye, guys. Have a blessed one.